Hey, what's up, guys? It's Glenn Wu here with NFM Lending, your local licensed mortgage broker here in Tampa Bay. And I work with families all across the state, helping homeowners navigate through the bumps and bruises of homeownership. So we chat with local experts on a weekly basis who know about home maintenance, home diagnostic, and home preventative care for our homes, and how that can be a huge difference maker and make a huge impact on the experience we have as homeowners and what truly is your rate of return for being a homeowner. So today I'm really excited. I have with me Ricardo Bonilla with the Water Filter Warehouse, a local company here in Tampa. Love to just learn a little more about what he does and some of the things that homeowners don't really know about when they're buying their first home. So Ricardo, thank you so much for coming on the show today. How are you?
I'm doing great, Glenn. Thank you for having us. It's a pleasure being here.
Yeah, absolutely. I know we've known each other for a couple years. I know that you have clients that rave about you, so your service, your product is amazing. Just wanted to give you an opportunity to kind of share a little bit about what you do, a little bit about yourself, and what people might be thinking about or considering when it comes to water filtration for their homes. So just to start off, explain a little bit about yourself, your background, and how you got into the industry.
Okay, great. Thank you for that question, Glenn. I've been, I went to school in New York. I did graduate from a BA, but I always been involved in the medical field somehow. I mean, I was an EMT in New York for 12 years, in which I transported people with all types of emergencies, including people that had, kidney transplant, going to dialysis, you name it. In 12 years being in New York City, I was exposed to a lot of that. So I always get a lot of gratification from helping people when it comes to the health. So I also work in clinics. So when I came to Florida in 2003, I've done it all. I've done retail, I've done banking, I've done wireless industry. But about 4 years ago, I wanted to basically address the issue of the water, because coming down from New York, not that the water in New York is perfect either, but over here we had the very hard water in this of Florida, because the water comes from the aquifer. The main source of Florida is the aquifer, whereas in New York, you may have, protected bodies of water, things like that. In Florida, the water comes mainly from the aquifer. So as a result, I saw a great opportunity to not only provide people with softer water to help them with with that aspect, but also the health issues, related to the water. So that's how I started becoming involved about 4 years ago.
Okay, awesome. And I know from our conversations together in the past, you've talked about Hillsborough County specifically in Tampa Bay and the water quality issues there. What makes the public water here such a controversial issue, and why does it even matter to homeowners?
Okay, great. That's an excellent question, Glenn. Thank you for asking that. What happened is this: most municipalities throughout the country, and even to Florida, they mainly use, they don't treat the water necessarily with filtration. They mainly use chemicals to treat the water. Now, what are those chemicals? They use chloramines, which is basically ammonia and chlorine, or they may use basically chlorine. They also use lime or lye to increase the pH. They also use fluoride. So when you're thinking about it, there's a lot of chemicals that are in the water. And again, they do a great job. And the language that they use, Glenn, is they use that to control microbes, okay? They're not even guaranteeing the microbe presence, but they do that a great job to control the microbes at a level that are acceptable, right? But what happened is with that treatment, and again, this information is open to the public. When you go to your local water supplier, there's other things that are being produced. We call those disinfections byproducts. What are those disinfections byproducts? They are basically trihalomethanes, haloacetic acid, bromate. So all those things are not good for us. And again, people always think about, okay, it's in low levels. Yes, that may be the case, but nothing long-term is good. Nothing long-term that's not good for you should be acceptable, right? So what we do is
Right.
basically remove those disinfections by product as much as possible so that the city does a great job controlling the microbes. We do a great job in cleaning the water further when it comes into your house and into your family.
Excellent. Excellent. And aren't there some issues with plumbing as well, with how hard the water is in this county? Aren't there some potential issues that homeowners might face if they don't do anything about the water?
Absolutely, Glenn. And those issues are, I mean, I even have people posting on Facebook that they just bought a house and they're having issues with the appliances, or they see a lot of
Mm-hmm.
buildup in the sink areas. I have even had people replace appliances, whether fix them or replace them within 2 years. You being in the mortgage industry, you know that most people are not expecting
Yep.
to be fixing or replacing the appliances in 2 years. That's crazy, right? So
Right.
what happens
Right.
is the hardness in the water in this area, in the Tampa Bay area for the most part, the hardness is between, let's say, 10 to 16 grains. That is, Glenn, in the very extreme hard water. And what happens is this, the moment that you are using that water without being treated, guess what? Your appliances like your refrigerator, your ice maker, your dishwasher, your water heater, whether it's hybrid, gas, or electric, your washing machine, your dryer, everything that uses water basically is being, the lifespan of those appliances is being drastically reduced because of the hardness of the water and also the chlorine. The chlorine is devastating to the seals. Everything that uses water in your household, Glenn, has seals and has
Yeah.
valves and has nets and filters. So the
Yep.
water being so hard and so being treated with so much chlorine and ammonia, you are definitely reducing the lifespan of those appliances that you invest a lot of money for, you know?
Yeah. No, that makes a lot of sense because my wife and I, we've lived in our Brandon home for just over 5 years now, and it felt like the 5 years we constantly had plumbing issues. We had to have people come almost every 6 months, and finally on the last trip where a plumber came out to do some major repair work, we had a conversation with him, and he explained that a lot of the homes, especially in this area, are going to face these types of issues because of the hardness in the water and the chemicals, as you mentioned, that are in the water. And it's really not a question of if you're going to have issues, it's a question of when. So
Exactly.
if you're a new homeowner and you've just moved in and you're getting bombarded with all sorts of offers and gift cards to have somebody come out to take a look at your system or to talk to you about installing a system, definitely keep an open mind. Ricardo, for some of these people that are just becoming first-time homebuyers or homeowners, what are some things that they should keep in mind, and what are some things they should definitely stay away from?
Glenn, that is a great question because there is a vast number of water companies in Florida and in this area.
Mm-hmm.
Because the water being so hard, there's a ton of companies out there. And that is an excellent question because first things first, you need to get somebody in your home that is a consultant, not a pushy salesperson, okay? You want to find out about the company. Is the company able basically to back you up? Do they have any service available? Do they have 24-hour service? That's very, very important. The warranties, you'd be surprised, Glenn, how many times I have read warranties that is actually published online for many different companies, and the warranty is not what it says it is. Usually when you see lifetime warranty, please, that is right there, red flag. Because many warranties, just to say the least, Glenn, they say that, first of all, they don't include the whole system. They may include, they have what I call an a la carte warranty, meaning that they say, okay, this component 1 year, this component 3 years, this component 5 years, and so on. And in those so-called lifetime warranties, they even say that if there is harsh chemicals like chloramines, that it doesn't, that it voids the warranty. So that is very important. What kind of warranty are they offering to you? What components is covered for how long? Also, another thing is this. You're going to have people working in your home, working in your pipes. Are these people insured? Do they have liability insurance? Okay. You don't want to have somebody get hurt in your house and then they're suing you. You know, so all that is important. Background checks. The best and the oldest way of advertisement, right? What about? What are these people reviews in Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Google? Many of these companies that are out there, Glenn, they block. You could find them in Facebook, but they block your opinion. Our platform is completely open, so because we want to get exactly what people are thinking. You know what I mean? So that is very important. That's a few points out there just to throw out when thinking about water filtration. This is like a checklist. And by the way, I have that available if anybody needs it as well.
That's awesome, Ricardo. Thank you so much for sharing your vast knowledge. If anybody's watching today and they're interested in learning some more, how can they get in contact with you? What's the best way to reach out to you, and what social media platforms are you currently on?
Okay, great. I am one of many people in our team. They could find us at thewaterfilterwarehouse.com. Again, that's www.thewaterfilterwarehouse.com. They could find us in Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Google. But also, if they want to contact me directly, my number is 813-347-6991, 813-347-6991. And I'll be more than happy to guide anybody in the right direction, whether or not they get it from us. I mean, we want basically the person to make the right decision, because we see that at all time, people making the wrong decision because a lot of people are making wrong claims when it comes to water filtration system. And we all about customer satisfaction and doing it right, doing it ethically, because we rely in our reviews and we rely on our customers. So we are very transparent when it comes to water filtration advice.
Awesome. Thank you again, Ricardo, for taking time out of your busy day to go over some information and share some knowledge with homeowners all across the state. If you are a home service vendor or specialist, I'm looking for people that can come on the show and provide some value for homeowners and first-time home buyers all across Florida. So if you're interested in being a person that's on the show that can share some information, make sure to comment your information or reach out to me on Facebook or Instagram, or you can also email me at gwoo@nfmlending.com. Until next time, thank you so much, guys. Thank you, Ricardo. Have a wonderful day. Take care.
Thanks, Glenn.